Magnificent. Frantic reports of collocoid attacks are pouring in from all over the planet. I've included a generous bonus with your payment. Colonel Sartius is going absolutely insane. Once Sartius is removed from his position, Admiral Ivanus will certainly consider my application for a promotion. It's a flawless plan. Don't you agree?
Do I look like someone who knows how to impress admirals?
Well, I am the most qualified. The Admiral is a very intelligent man. My application will speak for itself. But what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? Bounty Hunter, though clearly unlearned in these things, you do know how to hunt any prey. Tell me how to approach the Admiral.
Don't hide behind reports and applications. Meet him personally.
Interesting. Don't simply offer my name up to the Admiral as a choice to replace Colonel Sartius. Make myself the choice. If things got bad enough here, Admiral Ivanus would want to conduct another inspection. That could be my opportunity to meet and impress him. I need one final brilliant maneuver to arrange my face-to-face meeting with Admiral Ivanus. And I know just what to do. Reports indicate that the Republic forces that stayed on Balmorra after we invaded are training resistant fighters at the Balmorran arms factory.
Those Republic dogs are as good as dead.
It's not that simple. They're dug in at a location we're trying to take intact. Otherwise, we'd have exterminated them long ago. The Colonel has learned of a secret rendezvous between the Resistance leaders and several off-world allies. His spies planted a homing beacon aboard the Resistance leader's command shuttle. You're going to remove that beacon.
When you say remove, I hear vaporize.
No. The beacon must remain intact.
Oh.
You will move the beacon from the shuttle to a garbage transport. The Colonel will swoop in with his warships to find nothing but garbage-sifting Ugnaughts. The shuttle is in the spaceport at the fortified Balmorran arms factory. Be cautious.
We know that Kotor slave is going to kill him because of some of the camera shots that we saw previously. We know as much as that, but yes, we know which people. May I sell some of my stuff? So may I sell some of my stuff so I make some room? Let's go.
Other route is confirmed.
Oh, we got some credit certificates for doing that. What's that? Complimentary minor class mission experience boost. But they don't stack. Cannot be combined with generic experience boosts. Okay, we'll keep that one then there. That one will be the next one that we use. Pretty much. Next time. Yeah, I see the problem most people will have, that they won't use rested experience. You have to use rested experience combined with experience boost. I'll give you an edge. That's the thing. That's the thing, most people will just use experience boost, but not the rested experience, that when it turns green, the bar. That's the thing. Also, I'm ignoring every single side quest, flashpoint or whatever.
Do you require medical attention?
Sell these. Well, that's already. No. Sell that. Make some stupid room. This is for PvP. This is for PvP that we won't do. I need the room. Sell. Wait, what? Minor fleet requisition. I don't know what the shit that may be. This one can be equipped with item modification. Out. And this one? Okay. 5 pieces of armor. Would you look at that? Good. That will make it easier. Perfect. Would you look at that? We are already a threat. Look at that. We are already a threat. And I can give back my bestial champion, whatever stuff. That fleet requisition that no one gives a shit about. At least I don't do.
Please use all products only as intended.
Go. This one. Crafting materials. I think after this we can go back to the Imperial fleet and get artifice. So I can do it off stream next time by the end of the stream. I always love this spot. Look at these guys shooting each other.
I don't want to body in this no man's land.
Alright, you're on passive. Nice. Yes, they keep shooting even after I've dealt with them. And it's over there. Right over there. Beautiful Balmorra. Look at this battlefield, people. It's actually a pretty good wallpaper of Molgus fighting here, pretty much. Yeah, I think I could just go through the whole terrain. Republic defensive line. I think I can get through. Nope. Alright. We'll have to fight through. Oh, that's a nice challenge. What? I should have interrupted that. I should have been able to interrupt that shit. I shield you up there. Nice. Another daily area. Okay, we're good to go. This guy has heavy armor. Should be able to deal with this shit. Yeah, you're pretty much meant to leave this planet at 16, right? Well, 18. Well, yeah, pretty much. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. Hey, a tunneler droid. Want me to attack him? Oh, it's level 19. Most of my attacks will actually miss, I guess. Or not. That was easy. And should give me a lot of experience because of the difference in level. Like these guys. Oh no. Huh? How things have changed. Back then you had to regain health after every encounter. How have things changed? And it would take you days to get through this planet. It would take you days. Even with rested experience, because the rate was even slower. Okay. What else do we have here?
I don't think the Balmorra invading fighters could maintain a stronghold like this without outside help.
What did they interrupt is quite shit, yeah? It doesn't work over time. That's outrageous. Okay, through here. Oh, darn it. Nice detection range you got there. That should do it. Thank you. Level 18. Will I get an achievement every time I level up? That's crazy. That's like rewarding someone for not being completely stupid, I guess. What about these guys? Should look at that. Through here. Like I remember this zone was kind of like the ending of Balmorra. It would take you days to reach this zone. It would take you days, if not months. Have you noticed people that lately time goes by much faster than back in the 90s, in the early 2000s? That's the thing. Maybe because we are full of games nowadays, or whatever, or we can distract ourselves much more. But don't you feel that that time just flies in comparison to the 90s and the early 2000s? In that sense, that goes by much faster. Not saying it's good though, huh? It doesn't give you a lot of time to. It doesn't give you a lot of. How many people are here? It doesn't give you a lot of time to do introspections on yourself, in that sense. Like back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, it was much more common to spend time thinking kind of like on your own. And no, now we have that cursed thing called the mobile phone that pretty much makes time fly for a lot of people, eliminating those moments of introspection or just talking face to face and etc. In that sense, it creates a feeling. The mobile phone creates a feeling of time going by much faster, but it also destroys those moments of introspection, as I've said, that yeah, were amazing back then. In my case, well, it hasn't changed. I don't use my mobile phone other than for calls and well, I'm checking YouTube and those things. But I've seen people for example, on the subway, for example, that are kind of like glued to the cell phone, like the whole 20 minutes of the subway or the train, kind of like moving, like the entire period. And that, well, that's not good. 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 That's not good It's an absolute plague that the system has made us so dependent on that little thing. That's why I prefer PCs, honestly. They're much better. They're much better. You're gonna take them with, yeah. Yeah, well. But they have bigger screens, for example. They won't mess up your eyes as fast as the cell phone. In that sense. Better resolution. Better CPUs. Better GPUs. Everything is better. Now, I understand that it can be kind of like extremely useful and everything, and it was definitely a step that humanity had to do. It's just that sometimes one feels nostalgic about the 90s and the early 2000s, when the cell phones wouldn't dominate everyone's lives, if you get what I mean, people. In that sense, like, we had ways of entertaining ourselves, contrary to what a lot of youngsters may believe. We had a lot of ways to entertain ourselves, but they were much healthy, universally healthy in that sense. Because you could say, well, but what's the difference between a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy Advance and the cell phone? Nothing. Yes, that, for example, there's a modern plague nowadays that because of the internet, the because of the internet, the a lot of youngsters, instead of just playing an innocent game of Tetris, for example, on the Game Boy or Pokemon or whatever as we were playing, instead of that they are gambling. Instead of that, it's gambling. It's betting money on sports or whatever the shit. Yeah, we should be at level 19. We are good to go. It's gambling in that sense. So it's not the same. It's not the same a Game Boy Advance when compared to a modern cell phone. It had no access to internet, so you knew that the kid was kind of like isolated from any other external influence, which is much better because we now, you know that nowadays in schools they force teachers and authorities and the headmaster and pretty much everyone to talk about inclusivity and those things, and it's pretty much forced on the authorities. It's not that they're given a choice. It's pretty much forced, and because of that, that's pretty much the same. And pretty much, it's not the same as Game Boy. The second you can access the internet and bet online instead of playing an innocent game of Pokemon or Tetris, it's not the same. Like, it was fundamentally different. So I know my arguments may sound boring and shitty, but what the, there it is. Homing beacon. Defeat resistant militant loyalists. Oh, who, this guy? The droid. I wish I could jump with this class. Land the homing beacon again. Or do I plan the second one? Oh no, we're done. Bait and switch, whatever. So yeah, it's definitely not the same an innocent Game Boy than a mobile phone nowadays. Because of the internet, specifically. In that sense, those were kind of like offline, so yeah. It's not the same influence that it can have. Kind of like, if you are playing Pokemon on a Game Boy, you are on your own. You knew that the kid is on his own. But if you are playing with a cell phone, it can switch to online betting in a second with 2 clicks, pretty much. So yep, pretty much there is a difference, because I've seen a lot of people say, no, but you had the Game Boy and it was pretty much the same. No, it wasn't the same. The second, the internet can make the kid, I would forbid the internet under the age of 18, honestly. I would directly forbid it. Under the age of 18, or even 21, which was the original legal age for consent in my country, at least, and most countries. Have you noticed that they reduced that universally? That in a lot of European countries it was also 21, and they lowered it to 18. I'm beginning to wonder why. Because all of that has dark reasons behind all of that shit generally. I wonder why. That thing should stun. That melee attack. I wonder if this class has any stuns. Return to the lieutenant. Or lieutenant. Whichever one you like. One is British, the other one is American. Lieutenant or lieutenant. Both. Both. Are okay. Both acceptable. Hey, the bounty hunter story is quite different compared to the others. Alright, let's see. Let me guess, the Cathar.
I've just received word that Colonel Sartius has been placed under arrest. Under arrest. If only I could have been there when Sartius led his men into that garbage transport, weapons drawn.
The Cathar girl is going to...
swoons in admiration for master.
This is priceless. Admiral Ivanus is already on his way. He wants us to meet at the spaceport. You've done me a great service, bounty hunter. Credits feel insufficient. How can I better reward you?
I like the credits. Just give me the credits.
Having plenty of money is never a bad thing.
I shall make you one of the richest bounty hunters in the galaxy.
Yeah, take 50
the future
credits.
naval attaché to the governor of Balmorra will need individuals like you. I'm sure the Admiral will agree. Meet me at the spaceport. Your presence as part of the grand entourage I present to Admiral Ivanus will make the occasion truly memorable.
Morgir wants to go. Morgir can be part of the occasion.
Oh, very well. But mind your place. I'll see you at the Admiral's docking bay, bounty hunter. Don't be late. A very bright future awaits us.
The girl is going to kill him. Okay, you can see it a mile away. Oh! Oh, look at that. Look at that. You're already looking good. Look at that. That looks so good. That looks so good. Amazing. And we're done. Without doing any other side quest or whatever that shit. Look at that. We're already halfway through our leveling experience, I guess. Almost. There. 20. Yeah, I'm not counting 25 for 50.
Guns while we're here.
I'm not counting 25 because you can finish the story at level 40 or whatever. You can have the story arc of the planet here. I did them all several times. So no. This one is somehow speed leveling. I could make it even faster by doing flashpoints, but it's already fast enough as it is with this. Even if I add the rested experience bonus, then it will be even more. I was a bit clumsy there that I didn't leave this guy over at the cantina in that sense. Oh, it It wasn't over here. It wasn't over here, people. Oh. Back there. Bounty hunter face. Okay, personal bounty hunter face. Bay 59. This is like Knights of the Republic. I remember that in Knights of the Republic you do this all the time, entering special docking base for the story quest. Okay. Here.
Ah, there you are. Just in time. Admiral Ivanus's shuttle has already arrived. I hope you're ready.
I'm kind of nervous, actually.
Yes, meeting an Imperial Admiral can be a humbling experience. Here he comes.
Okay.
Admiral Ivanus, I can't tell you what a singular honor and pleasure this is.
You worthless incompetent.
I beg your pardon. What have I done, sir?
It's what you failed to do. You're in charge of intelligence. Colonel Sartius's failures are your failures.
No, sir. I warned Colonel Sartius there were many problems with your strategies.
Silence! You pathetic excuse for an officer. I've come all the way here just to see you executed in person.
No, sir. I can explain. I just... You, bounty hunter, help the Admiral understand. Explain it to him.
I cannot choose to back him.
I'm a bounty hunter, remember?
You brought a bounty hunter with you, Pirel? What were you thinking?
Thinking is not one of Pirel's strengths, Admiral.
What in the Emperor's name is that?
Murgia. What?
And a spy.
The name's Morgir, Admiral Ivanus. I'm a bounty hunter on the Great Hunt, and I am here to kill you.
Oh, now that's an interesting turn of events I didn't expect. God damn it. 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 That's the other bounty hunter. I didn't expect that. I thought she was kind of like a spy of the other guy, that this guy ruined his career to get the favor of the Admiral.
Watch out, she's an assassin.
Guards, kill her!
Die, Imperial scum!
Now this is going to be interesting. Nice stun. But this class is quite tanky. Thanks for the experience. You can come out, Major.
I can't believe Murgia was an assassin. Thank the Emperor you were here to avenge the Admiral.
Ah, he's
I'll
dead?
see to your reward personally. The Governor of Balmorra himself will hear of your invaluable service to the Empire.
Okay.
Can I count on your discretion concerning my relationship with Murgia?
My silence can definitely be bought.
You'll be most pleased with your reward, my friend. You have my word, and everyone will hear about your noble defense of the Admiral. You'll be a hero of the Empire.
Pleasure doing business with you.
It's been a singular honor meeting you. I'll see to cleaning up this mess. Best of luck in your future endeavors, my friend. Farewell.
I can't believe we pulled that off. What a crazy hunt. I mean, honestly, did you know Murgia was the other bounty hunter all along?
To be honest, I had no clue.
Never trust overly agreeable women. Well, except me. Looks like we're done with beautiful Balmorra. We should get going while the getting's still good.
And that's it. Whole storyline. We're not done yet, people. We have another planet that we'll explore. We'll go to Shaddaa. Indeed. There, you wanna enter through here? Ah, right. It's a copy of the correct spaceport that you have to board your ship and go to the other planet. True, it's a copy. True, it's a copy. Mine was this one. Bounty Hunter, Imperial Agent, there we go. Pretty much. Amazing. And we go now to Shaddaa, people. We go to Shaddaa. Second planet that we have to visit today. Second planet that we have to visit today. Pretty much. And with that we'll have kind of like, this would be the ending of the first chapter. I think it was like that. Like, so instead of visiting Terris, we visit Balmorra with the Imperial Agent, and this one I think. It's weird that we haven't visited Terris yet, or will we? I bet we'll have to visit Terris as well. I bet we'll have to visit Terris as well with all of the Ragul zombies, or was there? I think there was a difference. I think the Sith Warrior and... I don't know, it's been so much time. The Sith Warrior and the Inquisitor go to Terris, and you and the Imperial Agent and the Bounty Hunter, they go to Balmorra, could it be? No, don't remember. Okay, let's see.
Galaxy will continue trembling at your approach if it knows what's good for it, Master. Make her knows I do.
Well, now we'll do it appropriately. First, use your ship's holoterminal. Let's go.
I've eliminated my targets on Balmorra. Old Wall, I confirm. Looks like things got messy, but you made a clean getaway. Credit for Admiral Iverness goes to you. Keep it up and we'll know you weren't just lucky. Luck out.
Okay. Imperial Legacy of Balmorra. Completed all the story missions for all Imperial classes on Balmorra. Ah, yeah, technically it's the fourth Imperial class that I never played. True. True. Technically it's the last one. Okay. Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, technically it's the last one. And level 19 as we leave the planet. Would you look at that? And we got a new little toy. Artillery Blitz. Yeah. Area of effect. Ah, good. We got our first area of effect. Okay. We'll see how that works as we approach Shaddaa, the Smuggler's Moon. Yeah, he's there. So-called Smuggler's Moon. And we move right over there.
Welcome to Shaddaa, Hunter. Sleaziest place in the galaxy. Your target is the Eidolon, a professional assassin with a right scary reputation. Branded himself as the assassin who could kill absolutely anybody. For the right price, of course. Spent several years proving it, too. His background is a mystery, but he used to do a lot of work for the Hutt cartel. I'd suggest looking up Gellerin, a Twi'lek who works for the cartel. Word is he hates the Eidolon more than just about anybody. Oh, and when you find your bounty hunter rival, give him my best before you blast him to pieces. Happy hunting.
Shaddaa. I always knew I'd find my way back here, just didn't picture it quite like this.
What did you picture?
I guess I thought I'd come back with Brayden and Jory. A few things you should know. The Hutt cartel pretty much runs this place, with the Exchange and various gangs trying to carve out their own piece. Krista mentioned Gellerin might help us track down the Eidolon. I remember that Twi'lek. Used to be a scummy slaver. Had a bad rep, a real ruthless creep.
Okay.
Let's hope he decides to be cooperative.
You'll convince him. You have a way with people. A lot of things might have changed while I was away. Let me track him down. Should we head to the promenade and see what Gellerin has to say?
Yes, let's go to the promenade. It's the main area. Ah well, you can do this. This is quite convenient. This is quite convenient for this ship. You can do that. You can jump off. I don't like that it has kind of like those three thingies around it. Like the Imperial Agent's ship is the most beautiful. The Phantom one, it's the best one. It's the best one. It has kind of like wooden a wooden floor. Quite amazing. It's the best one out of all of them. The Imperial Agent. Without a doubt. The Sith Warrior and the Counselor, and the Sith Warrior and the Inquisitor is the same. The Fury is pretty standard, the Imperial ship, but the Imperial Agent is on a whole other level, properly distributed, kind of like amazing. This one is kind of like also I love the Consular and the Jedi Knights one. I don't know about the Smuggler one. In general, both the Gunslinger and the Operative. The Scoundrel, in the case of the Republic. The Gunslinger and the Scoundrel. Okay. Right, let's see. Welcome to Shaddaa, people, to the spaceport. So you can ignore the planetary story arc now. I remember the planetary story arcs. They were kind of like the second main quest of the... Like, each planet had kind of like its own story arc. It does have it, but you would do it alongside the main story. Look how massive it is. And believe it or not, they are all interconnected and you can get to all of them. Massive, eh? Isn't it? This one feels very similar, quite similar to Coruscant in that sense. That's why I also like this one. And I need to purchase the Nar Shaddaa stronghold. That is also quite good. I purchased it on the other legacy on the other server, so now I'll have to do so again twice. Welcome to the promenade, and here you can buy it, right? The Nar Shaddaa stronghold directory. Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Yes, here you have dancers all over the place, blah blah blah. Ah, they added male Twi'lek. Those weren't part of the game back then, but now they need to be inclusive and include every taste, I guess. Okay. Alright, people. I'm getting a lot of experience just from exploration. Where? Over there. Here. Lower Promenade. Slippery Slopes Canteen. Ah, good, this is a canteen. Perfect. I can leave the... Perfect. Here I should leave the character so it gets a boosted experience for next time. Yeah, there's the operative doing the bounty hunter
I'm sick of excuses.
storyline.
I'll feed all you worthless slugs to a rancor if I have to. You hear what? Excuse me? Hey, nobody just walks in here, huh? Nobody.
I'm a bounty hunter, hunting the Eidolon. Interested?
The Eidolon? What? You're kidding me, right? No. Tell me you're kidding. You're not kidding. All right, I'll bite. Boys, hey, get out of here. Get us some refreshments. The Eidolon did some work for us, you know. He could kill anybody, anywhere. This guy was unbelievable.
I can understand why you liked him.
Oh, those were the good days. Let me tell you, we had plenty of work for him. But then at the top of his game, the Eidolon announces he's getting out of the assassination business, opened a security company. Suddenly, half the corporations here were clients of Eidolon Security, and we're no longer paying the Hut Cartel.
Hey, Gelleran, I haven't finished slicing those casino lugjack machines, but I thought that...
Anuli?
That's Mako! Everyone said she was dead! The Rhodian brothers grabbed her!
Someone saved me from those antenna heads, Anuli. A good friend. He took me away to Hutta.
You two know each other?
Anuli and I grew up together on the streets. He's like my little brother.
Can we get back to business? Yes? Look, nobody.
It would
knows
be
how
better
to
if
find
the
Eidolon,
NPC would
but
render.
if you hurt his company, he'll find you. I've seen it before. The Eidolon's biggest client is the Republic. Eidolon Security supplies those gangs with billions of credits worth of munitions every year.
Okay.
Billion credits worth of munitions would blow up a whole lot of marks.
Eidolon Security's got a stockpile of munitions bound for the Republic Army. Crates are at their manufacturing facility in the Carillion sector. If that facility were to blow up, the Eidolon would owe the Republic billions of credits, which I'm guessing, hey, he ain't got just lying around.
Can't use thermal detonators. Too small. Need baradium charges, like the ones Brel made, before he blew up.
Hang on. Wait, hey, you're hearing that out of context. Brel blew himself up because he got cocky. These baradium charges are perfectly safe. You got my word.
Fine. Hand them over.
That's the spirit. Ha! I wish I had a dozen of you working for me. With me.
The charges are magnetic. You gotta put them on the power generators for maximum yield. One in the control center, too.
A facility that size will have several generators. It's pretty standard. They'll be easy to spot. The charges are on a synchronized timer. Now, after you planted the last one in the control room, set the timer, then get out of there.
Okay. Should be easy. Nice. See the boosted experience, how it makes a huge difference. Ah well, that one will give me also boosted experience talking to Mako. There we go. I wonder when we get our second
This
companion.
is pretty priceless. There's a ton of buzz on the net about someone breaking into Fothra's place. Fothra's been throwing credits around to find out who did it. No takers. Nemro's paying them to keep quiet. He's having way too much fun watching Fothra suffer.
I didn't think there was anyone on Hutta who wouldn't sell their own mother for a quick credit.
You think that'd be bigger news? Beings with sense of humor located on Hutta. End of universe imminent. You know, Brayden used to say I was unique for having this HoloNet link. But I've no clue how I got it. I've had this implant forever. Parents must have had me teched out as a baby. Who does that?
Maybe they were thinking about your future.
That's hard to imagine. The parents who abandoned me thinking about my future, Brayden was always encouraging me to look for my past, and I figured street kid from Nar Shaddaa, what's to know? Now, gotta admit he was right. Something weird there.
Digging around might turn up something useful.
Maybe I will. Thanks. Really, I appreciate it.
Then give me the sweet experience and let's get on with it. Oh, look at that, we can keep going. Perfect. See how perfect it
Been poking
is?
around the HoloNet, heard a few things that seem suspicious.
See how you can have
A
the
Jedi to
companion
Imperial
chats?
colonels and a Hutt came down with bad cases of dead within hours of each other. Had to be great hunt targets.
Think they were Blood's targets? He ahead of me now?
Too hard to say. Blood's not the only one we're up against. So, I looked up the manufacturer of my implant. Weird stuff. Exclusively government contractor. Everything on this model is classified.
Guess your parents had plans for you. Maybe following in their footsteps?
You think they were SIS? Whoever my parents were,
SIS
got their
is
hands on the
Republic
mother of a top
FBI,
secret gadget.
basically.
Don't know what that means yet, but I intend to find out.
It's basically Republic intelligence. Okay. And with that, good. That's why the other customization keeps the implants here, because without the implants it wouldn't make sense story-wise. Okay, got the point. Okay, I get the point. 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 I wonder when we get our second companion and third and fourth and etc. What? Get out. Alright, it's going back there. Huh? Alright, I have to know. No, I can't. I have to go back to. I have to go back to the station there, to the taxi transport network.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Over there. I am surprised at how fast you level up nowadays. Like, this would take weeks back in my days. It would take weeks. It took me at least a week. It would take all of this. At least a whole week playing constantly. Like, it took me a whole month on average to get to level 50 back then. But you would do all of the missions with a lot of story quests, you would get a lot of insights on the planets and a lot of secrets. In that sense it was more complete experience. Now you can finish it like this. Oh well. More of a complete experience, I guess. It was with more details, but now it's faster. Yeah. Also, these zones would be much. Oh. That's better than my previous AoE attack. Ah, but it has a cooldown. Ah, darn it. Darn it. It has a cooldown. I wonder if my legacy took a hit because it's an average between my other legacy, which was the main one, and that ended up in a shitty server, and this one. And for each character I transferred, it kind of like went down, because I had it kind of like complete, that purple bar down there. Like maximum legacy. Anyways, it's at 50, so. Double click. Oh, there we go. You couldn't see the enemy or what? You couldn't see the NPC there. Alright, large influence gain. Ah yeah, we also need to pay attention to influence, I guess. I'll need that.
Are you serious? Thank you.
Already level 8. Okay. We'll need that for crew skills and starting our crafting journey. Oh, what a terrible range. Nicely done. Then we get our second round of abilities. In the skill tree? Hey, look at that. Good. Prototype. Prototype boots. Nice. They look good too. Hang on a second. No, 23. Back then, progress was each level was a skill tree point. It was a skill tree point, and it was a single skill tree point that you would instantly could use on your skill tree or save it. Level 20 already, people. Defeat the Eidolon's security forces. Plant explosive. Ah, okay. So we plant explosives over there. There we go, that interruption worked. At least they are dropping good loot. Oh, what? I ran out of energy. Ah, because I forgot to reload. I should do it. The energy regeneration is much better than the sniper. I can say that because his scan flex lower. That's the objective, right? We already have somehow of a rotation going on. I love that this guy deals solo elemental damage. Okay. And what's that shit? Blast resistance case. What's that shit? That definitely worked. What's this shit? This is not part of a bonus. Ah. It is. It's just a hidden bonus. Maximum yield. Ah, it's like a hidden bonus. Well, hidden. Hidden. It's quite basic, people. But still, it's to teach the player to search around for bonus objectives like this. Well, it's giving me experience though, very fast. That was a lot. That was a lot. God damn it. Stupid game. Oh, there was a second one, a third one in the shadow of these two. Ah! 4. Okay, 4. Faster. Ah, but it doesn't explode. I wanted to be there to look at the explosion. There we go. That worked. I think I can avoid this group. In fact, I could have avoided a lot of them, but I wanted to bonus. 2, 1. Finishes cooldown. Executes. There. Finally. Plant explosive central. It's where we were coming from. Shit. There we go. Then we go back through here, Oh, well. That was a bit overkill. Turbo range, is 5 meters. Targeted area, yeah, but that's either 5 or 4 meters. It's even smaller than Death Field, which is already small for my taste.
Stop! I've been watching you on the surveillance monitors. I know what you're doing. You've got to stop. Please! There are dozens of civilian technicians and engineers working here. If you blow up this facility, they'll all be killed.
Maybe they should be getting out of here then.
Our security chief disabled the evacuation alarm. They don't want this attack made public. I only need a few minutes to round up my crew and get them out of here. Do what you will afterwards.
No kill site.
Do it. Hurry.
Thank you.
Remember, we are playing Imperial Soldier, a class that doesn't exist. But since they fucked up all of the original experience, then I'll do the same with respecting story classes. So since they want absolute freedom without any kind of obligation, then we are Imperial Trooper, technically, not Bounty Hunter. Let's ignore the stupid story about bounty hunting people in the meantime. Oh, look at that, 69 people on the planet. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? And one could potentially say that the game is dead. Nope. Only doing kind of like story quests. Then you have even the main hub and everything. So yeah. Return to Galaran. That's far away. It was right over there, right? Slippery Slope Canteen. Pretty much. It should drop in right outside of the entrance. Wait, what? What was that shit? What's going on in this shit? What? Well, I was right about that. Why were there some explosions?
Did you feel it? Huh? The Eidolon's property will rain down on the streets for days.
It was to
I could already hear his holo conversation
simulate the explosions.
Were those our billions of credits going up in smoke?
Nice chairs you got there.
Maybe the Eidolon will ask you for a loan.
Yeah, I'd give my left Leku to see that gang beg me for credits.
The Leku is
discretionary funds from the cartel
the
to deal
tail.
with these sorts of problems. I think you've earned more than a few.
The Hunter's gotta know. Galaran should talk about it. Mako said it was important. She said so.
Wait, what did you find, Anuli?
Oh, for the love of frying and credits, we're discussing business here.
Strange weapon orders. Armor plating, blaster cannons, defense shields. Shipped to an abandoned warehouse in the Duro sector? Makes no sense.
Armor plating. Hang on, that sounds really familiar. Let me check something.
Talk to me, Mako.
I asked Anuli to help me watch for possible bounty hunter rivals and to look out for anything weird.
And this is, even for Nar Shaddaa. Nobody ships expensive hardware to empty buildings. Or if they do, they hide it better.
Here it is, the Zargnor clan. I knew those weapon parts sounded familiar. A clan of Ugnaughts got into the Great Hunt by building a bizarre warcraft that they would ride inside of.
I don't remember those.
The thing's blaster cannons blew up during the Grand Melee. Everyone was killed except the Ugnaughts inside the armored droid, making them the winners.
Alright.
I'm surprised an entire clan counts as one hunter.
Maybe they count by weight. Hey, as possible rival bounty hunters go, these might not be too bad. Assuming they haven't finished their new war droid. But it'd probably be a good idea to get them before they finish.
Good point.
You're assuming they haven't blown themselves up.
Yeah, maybe they already have. You never know. The warehouse they ship the parts to is in a really sketchy part of town. It'll be tough to get to.
Look, hey, I don't know what this is about, and I don't think I want to know. Take care of your personal business. When you get back, we'll chat more about the Eidolon.
Sure thing. Not like I can skip it. Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Confront the Ogons, or whatever they are. Let's get rid of this fast. Look at that, people. We are breezing through it. We're almost. We're pretty much halfway through it in terms of leveling. If they haven't changed this, how the shit works. Yes, it will get a bit tougher, but oh well, what again over there. Yes, it will get a bit tougher as we level up, but I mean, in the sense of how fast the leveling experience goes, the leveling bar goes there, but still.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
That's the idea. I think that's the Sky Palace you can have as a stronghold. It's something like that, quite similar. I love how the platforms appear out of nowhere. It's so subtle the way they hide the different zones in this game, in these specific planets especially. Like, you do so many twists here that you don't realize. Well, there you go. See, it appears out of nowhere, and you don't realize it because because of all of the other 2D buildings helping the game to conceal it. There we go. We don't need to do that anymore. There we go. Over there, the underdogs. Then I bet we can fast travel back to the cantina. Okay. The job here is done and the Eidolon is dead. Time for me just left. Okay. Yeah. That one is doing the same as a bounty hunter. Ah, over here. Yeah, we need to look for that assassin, I guess. Okay, see how beautiful this zone is. Lovely, guys. How beautiful this zone is. Oh! We see some green in here. Oh. some green here. Hey, this party's zone is quite beautiful how they designed this in. It's absolutely a work of art. The attention to detail, how they distributed the environment. It's absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Alright, they are over there. Confront. Those are the Ognots. Oops, I'm lost.
This isn't Gort's casino. Are you building a war droid?
The ultimate war droid. Back Big Boom. He's Mark II. Did the other one fail?
Will this one
Mark
blow
1?
up like before?
Rival has found us. We must kill Rival. Finally. You can't win, it's over.
Save your breath. You're dead.
Last big rival. So you could somehow save them, I guess. Ah. Guess we're done. Willy Big Hand. It was the whole group. No, you die. Kill the Ognots. Go.
Well, that was easy.
Mark II War not complete with Shane. We're gonna. Okay. New blood profession. Come on. I still don't know what you get if you complete this great hand. I guess big prize or whatever. No, yeah, this one. That should be fast. I still don't get what you earn by doing this big hand competition or whatever. Prestige? Honor? I don't think honor, since we are killing everyone, pretty much. Okay, here we go.
So, what? Everything taken care of? No more problems? Huh? Good. Good. My people are looking for signs the Eidolon is on the move. So far, it's quiet. I think he's watching.
That's bad.
Not the sort of behavior I was hoping for.
Not if you want to meet him anytime soon. And I want that very much. See, if I get rid of the Eidolon, the cartel makes me a full-fledged boss with my own clan. And all we gotta do is take out one little assassin and his pet corporation. What a fragging deal, huh?
Mako said the hunter will take me away from here. I help find the Eidolon, I get off Nar Shaddaa. Mako said so.
Mako said that, huh?
I just said I'd talk to you. Anuli's helped us, and he wants off this trash heap. I don't blame him. All we'd have to do is drop him off at the next spaceport. Please, I owe it to him.
I hate it here. Everyone uses me, insults me. I'm just garbage. I hate being scared all the time.
I'll do it for Mako.
Thanks. This means a lot to me. I'll owe you one.
Now that's settled. Let's get back to the job of driving Eidolon security.
Let's save the guy if he wants to get out of the planet.
One of Eidolon security slogans is, your secrets are our secrets. So what if you were to make all those confidential records public?
It has potential.
Potential? What, you friggin' kidding me? Just picture it. Every contract, Every shady deal, all the security specs of every single one of the Eidolon's clients at anyone's disposal. Hey, Anuli, what do I pay you for, huh? How do we put Eidolon Security's records on the HoloNet?
Oh, that's real hard. Eidolon's HoloNet transceivers are in the network access sector. Heavily guarded. You gotta slice into those to get to their records. But gotta get past these encryption programs first. You need these codes from him. Also a top-notch slicer to access Eidolon's network.
Z's a Biff engineer, best HoloNet security expert money can buy. He won't just give you those codes.
I can be very persuasive.
I've seen that firsthand, friend. I'd give you whatever you wanted.
Z's currently consulting for a Republic company called Nebula Communications.
I'd suggest you blast your way into Nebula's corporate office in the industrial sector, grab some security slug, force him to tell you where Z's at.
Sure thing. Oh. Here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I went into trouble. I know, wait, I can do it faster. Doing a quick travel to the quick travel taxi, I guess. Exactly.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Exactly. Hey, am I getting conquest objectives with this shit? No, don't think so. I'm currently at level 79. Ends in 39 days. Oh well. Then you have more. 81, 82, 83, 84, blah 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 blah. Love it. I get awarded so many double lightsabers that I despise, honestly. Because I despise the class in general. Okay. Upper industrial sector, blah blah blah. There we go. They are all locked. We first have to discover them, so let's enjoy the trip, people. That's right, here, pretty much. We have to follow the road here. Also, I love the structure here, how they designed it. Like, the one thing that normal RPGs don't get, contrary to MMORPGs, is the scale of the buildings in a lot of the zones. Like World of Warcraft and this one get the scale of the buildings perfectly, but in a lot of normal offline RPG games, the buildings are so small. They're so incredibly small that it doesn't feel realistic. It doesn't feel like in real life, pretty much. It doesn't feel to be like in real life. See if wear your face. Oh. Oop. Let's not. Let's ignore the ads here. The mobs. There we go. We ignore. We get in here. No. Shit, I won't be able to enter. Those were well hidden, I'll give you that. Those were well hidden. Alright. FBI, open up. Who's in here? Feed nebula security, blah 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 blah. Hey, this is like a server, like a massive server. That was some real lag. Shit. I also have this one, I forgot about it. Nicely done. Range might be a problem for this class, huh? It should already be higher. Like 10 meters is not enough at this current speed. I hope we get better speed. Can I kill those? Oh. Alright, because I'm out of range. I can do it while moving though. That's okay. That's good, that's good. Battle fatigue, there we go. 21, we're already heading into the territory of 22. Okay, I was quite lucky with this class because also the fact that you go back to a cantina where you have rested experience to turn in the quests is also helping.
Who are you? Why are you doing this? We don't keep a lot of credits here.
Just take a couple of deep breaths and tell me where Z is.
The HoloNet's security guy? Is he in trouble?
I've got a gun at your face and you want details?
Right. What am I saying? Z's at the Imperial Spaceport. He's on his way to Mechas 3 for a business meeting. He's probably already gone. I gave you what you wanted. You're not gonna kill me, are you?
No, of course not.
No, of course not. What do I look like? A maniac?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Intercept C clean. Okay. Where exactly? Catching Z's. Look at that. Look at that. This guy already looks decent in terms of gear. Back then you would look like a stupid civilian until you would get better. And where do you intercept him? That's not risky. Let's take the fast transport there. It's so seamless and fast nowadays.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Well, I have upgrades though, but they were the least expensive ones. They were the least expensive ones. The fast travel updates. Like, look at this. This planet has no lag. Then it's the texture caching, because this one has no vegetation. But look at this. This planet has no lag at all. 4-bar connection. It depends on the planet, I guess. Oh. We're going to a corner here. See, I always loved how Shaddaa perfectly blends, as I've said, the it perfectly blends the 3D maps with the 2D ones, how it perfectly conceals the 3D ones with the 2D ones. It's absolutely impressive. Yeah. This is where you're hanging on. This one. It's absolutely impressive how it does. Why are there so many role-playing guilds? I know this was originally a role-playing server, but there's been so many merges that will see clean. Just wanna chat.
I'm looking for some security advice. I just need the codes to Eidolon Security's encryption programs. I'm quite eager to meet the Eidolon.
Quite the problem.
Will you keep quiet about our little chat?
Okay, droids. He's afraid of droids.
With a little good fortune, maybe the Eidolon will die before he gets to you.
Don't worry. We'll kill him before he can kill you, my little engineer friend. Return. No. Return. Very slow. There we go. I mean, this is so fast. Back then you had to wait half an hour, more than half an hour or 2 hours for fast traveling. I did the upgrades, but they are legacy-wide and they weren't that expensive. I bet any player can, even starting out, can do them. Not starting out, but after some 1 or 2 planets.
Your money's always good here.
Slave girl hat, female clothing, bracelets. So this is where they buy.
Come again?
Those little shits. Never done that shit. Can I get into this stupid face, please?
I'm back with Z's codes.
Okay.
Wish I could have seen the look on Z's face. Anuli, we good?
Yeah, we good.
Everything looks legit. Beautiful work. Z's code is like music.
Yeah, whatever. Isolate the ones we'll need and hand the pad back to our hunter friend here.
Eidolon Security's transceiver codes are marked. Easy to spot. They'll disable the encryption programs. No problem.
Why did I need these codes again?
They're going to get you access to all of Eidolon Security's confidential files. Once we get those, the Eidolon's personal business will be everybody's business. Eat that, you ganks! Okay, so on to phase 2 of our plan to scrag Eidolon Security's rep and drive their clients away. Anuli?
Gotta access Eidolon Security's data transceivers. Input Z's codes, then slice into Eidolon's network, download their files.
Here's a HoloNet transmitter. Once you've accessed Eidolon's network, put this on the transceiver. It'll let a newly upload the files straight to the HoloNet.
Public
Eidolon Security's
internet.
entire database is on the HoloNet. That's bad. Real bad. For them.
The transceivers are in the network access sector. Security's gonna be tight. And the Eidolon will have his best men protecting those transceivers. Feel free to kill as many as you want.
Okay. Straightforward. Not bad. 54. Good. Oh, the other one was better. It looked much better than this shit. Okay, well, whatever. Right. Okay. I'll need to leave my character over at that zone, unless we finish with the whole story plot. Ah, no, this is the same shit. Same shit. Yeah, I'm not walking. Sorry. Sorry, people, I'm not walking. I only walk for an operation, a flashpoint, PvP, important things. Not this.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Definitely. Let's go. Shaddaa Town. Nice neighborhood you got here. So look at those 2D zones that are meant to represent apartments. How has the environment in video games improved since 2012? My lord. Look at that. Those were meant to be apartments back then. Now they did it magnificently well. Imagine this back in 2012. It was state of the art. So beautiful. So absolutely brilliant and beautiful. It was a state of the art. The details of the environment have always fascinated me. And the same goes for Coors and the Republic worlds. They're absolutely amazing and gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Also back then you still wouldn't have your mount at this point. The mount, you would get your mount only I have the very first mount of the game that you could get, which was the Tauntaun back in Hoth, precisely, as a reference to Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. I still have the original mount of the game, the very first mount that the game would allow you to have on my Juggernaut. Like, you would get it at level 40 something like that. It was by the end of the main story. Like, getting your mount was a whole adventure. Nowadays all this is very fast. It's pretty fast, to the point. You know, I'm sick of that shitty range. You would get your mount only at 45, something like that, when you reached Hoth, which was an achievement on its own. Getting through the planets, so yeah. Yes, you will still... here you are giving your mount right from the beginning, and with the legacy perk of walking and activating it at the same time that I got. It's like... They wanted to make it so fast that it feels like a flawless, fast experience. I honestly must say that I liked it more how it was originally, because it was much slower, but it had a weight to it, the progression. It had a meaning. Now it feels like fast food, honestly. Ah, here was the one. Now it feels like a fast food. There we go. So they ignite. You get constant burning elemental damage on this class for every single, at least with this skill tree, for every single attack, no matter what the attack might be.
Okay, that should take care of Z's encryption programs, transmitters in place. Let me slice into Eidolon's network. Wow, this is tough. I knew he wasn't kidding. The Eidolon's HoloNet guys know their stuff.
It's professional, that's for sure. Lucky we're better.
Looks like their clients are getting their money's worth. Come on, come on. I'm in. I'll contact Anuli. Anuli, are you getting this? That's quite a data stream, huh?
Beautiful. All Z's work. A symphony of math. Downloading the files onto the HoloNet now. Stand by.
Stand by.
Let's get out of here before more of the Eidolon's mercs show up. They're way too good with those blasters.
Z was right. You must be insane. Otherwise, why would you be here?
I'm disappointed.
Z knew there was nowhere he could go where he wouldn't find him. There's no escaping him.
You think too highly of your assassin boss.
That's because we know him. You clearly have no idea who you're dealing with, you ignorant merc. Eliminate the threat, now!
Ignorant merc, if you say so. Perfect cone. Another one. That one. There. Reload. Ah. What a disappointment, as the merc said. I thought I was going to face them one after the other. Like, this is way too easy. Alright, the med pack's already in. Oh. Oh, this thing still exists, the hollow coal. Now that makes me happy. It's been 10 years since I've seen something like that.
He's found us! It's too late! He's here! He found us!
The Eidolon, you mean? Run, Anuli! Where's Galran?
Get out of there. Move it.
Nowhere to run! He'll find you! He always finds you! We're all dead! Get away! Get away from me! Bingo! No! Ah!
We have to get there! We have to save him!
I'm not walking into a trap.
But it's the Eidolon. You need to kill him.
That's the job. That's what we're gonna do.
Let's just hurry, please. Hang on, Anuli, we're coming.
It's got to be where we left them. Where they are. So pretty much. Simple. Quite simple. Here. There we go.
Anuli! Oh no. Oh no.
Did he blink?
I'm sorry, Mako.
He just wanted a better life. He never hurt anybody.
Pull it together, Mako.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry.
I love how it repeated the same as the same thing that happened to her on Hota.
Can you tell what killed Anuli?
I can't really tell. The look on his face. What was that?
Ah, there you are. Assassin droids, yes. I hope this class gets more abilities, otherwise it's a 3-button class. Yeah. Eraser, you don't even have the skills we wait.
What were those things? I can't believe he's gone. I never should have left him. It's all my fault. Again.
You would be dead as well.
We can still avenge him.
Yes. I want to make Eidolon pay. Look, the holo communicator on Galarin's desk is blinking. Maybe he's still alive, sending us a message.
Okay. Let's see what he has to say.
Oh, there you are.
Ah.
It's been a bit of a challenge tracking you down. I figured you for a rogue agent, but the question was, for whom? I should have
Zabrak?
Galeron's the only one stupid enough to do this.
I'm actually a private contractor.
Interesting. Galeron's head is being mounted on my wall as we speak. I know he was involved somehow. I must admit, I'm rather impressed that one person could be responsible for so much damage. If you wish to meet me, come to these coordinates. I'll be sitting right here, waiting for you. Of course, the second you step out of the door, you're dead. Shame, really, since our confrontation would have been most exhilarating.
Now you'll get to see what bounty hunters are all about.
You don't know how much I want that to be true. Well, Hunter, I'm sad to see this is goodbye.
Well, here we go. Let's be careful with this crazy.
Please. I'm used to play a Sith Inquisitor. I snap killers like this one like a twig every day in PvP. Hey, that one's longer. Good. That's the spirit. Now we got a decent blaster. Don't know if it's good or not, but it looks better. Okay, let's see. Right, we go over there. I still have some 7 minutes, more than enough to kill him. And finish the 2 planets all together. We also did the last part of Drum and Cast today, so because it's like that, it's 2 planets, end of the act, 2 planets, end of the act. It's like that, the structure. Let's go. It's like that, the structure, so we should be close to the beginning of Act 2. Please, I'm used to kill. Let me remove the achievement here. Objective. I'm used to kill bounty hunters, imperial agents, everyone in PvP all the time as sort of a Sith Inquisitor. This is a joke. This is a joke, without a doubt. Also, the phrases, I can take the story seriously, people, but it's kind of like, because it's kind of like ultra powerful assassin killing people, a hitman there. and the bounty hunter replies, "Well, prepare to be amazed." It's like like a comedy sometimes, this game, with those dialogue lines.
Just had to put my mind to it.
Kill, 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 kill. That one dies. Oh, that one did a backflip. Please don't tell me they've started recording those advanced. Those advanced actor techniques that they use nowadays, that they put all of those spots and they record everything. Like back then, back when this game launched, we didn't have those things. And it felt just good. I miss this era. We need one more. And we'll have a lot more. There, well, let me reload. Let me reload, people. Let me reload. Hi there, assassin. How's it going? You must have Mako with you to do this. Yeah, no problem. There she is.
Unbelievable.
Had to unmount.
Here you stand.
Oh, a pink Sabrak.
Who are you, and why are you doing this?
This is a pink Sabrak, like the non-Sith version of Maul. Not your business, just like killing. I'm just here for the credits.
I'm not here to talk to you. Fair enough. It was a pleasure to meet you. Opponents like you are very rare and precious. I regret having to kill you.
Wait, I've got a priority message from Solash. He's another cartel lieutenant. He's offering a huge bounty if you bring him the Eidolon, alive.
Well...
We take him alive then. Still counts as a successful hunt. Oh, come now. You'll never claim that bounty. But then, if we don't have our dreams, what do we have? Come, it's time to die.
Alright, let's go. So, the standard and knockback. I am trembling.
Free sidekick, Buster.
I don't know why I keep using that shit. I should have used it earlier. Should have used it earlier. I don't think you'll make it to a second. Stealth. You made it. Barely. Okay. I give you props for that.
What are you waiting for? You've done it. You've beaten me. Finish it now. And be remembered forever as the hunter who killed the Eidolon.
See, that's the difference between you and me. These ones act, you killers and assassins act like fucking beasts, and I bring civilization. You are going to the huts.
You're mighty proud of yourself, aren't you? I don't lie, and I don't exaggerate. Never had to. Listen to me. I'm appealing to your sense of honor as an equal. Don't hand me over to the cartel. Kill me now. I deserve that much.
The fuck? No. We don't do that here. True enough, the light side option is killing him. No. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I am a gentleman. I am a gentleman. And I respect contracts like that. And I respect my duty and discipline.
You can't do this. I'm the Eidolon.
You are just a beast. You are just a beast.
I'll contact Solash and tell him to meet us at the spaceport. We can deliver the Eidolon and collect the bounty.
We collect the bounty, we complete our job, and we have some... and we bring civilization to this place. See? Go to your ship's hangar. Oh. And that was... here, I presume. See, people, how incredible it is to spread civilization. To spread civilization instead of behaving like a fucking uneducated beast. It wasn't this one. 29 already. That's an exaggeration for this planet. See how nice it is to bring civilization to this moon riddled of beasts, uneducated pricks and the like. Okay. Where's the stupid hangar? There. I don't know in what twisted mind it would be a light side option to kill him. Because of honor, Eraser. Because of honor, you don't understand that crap. No, I don't, because life in itself has a meaning regardless of everything. Oh. Parameters from values from a different time.
I received your message. My name is Solash. Do you have the Eidolon?
Do you have my money?
Of course. The cartel always honors its bounties. I must ask, why have you succeeded where so many others have failed so miserably? Who exactly are you?
A professional. A brilliant stranger.
I'm just a bounty hunter.
A rather exceptional one, I'd say. The cartel will be watching your career with great interest. I have your promised bounty, and well deserved too. Please consider spending some of it in our wonderful casinos. Good day, Hunter.
Finally, civilization. Finally. Finally, some educated individual. Okay. Okay, we just go to our... I wonder if my ship counts as a rested zone. I wonder if it counts as a rest zone. Where I get double experience. Otherwise I'll have to go to the Imp fleet. Does the ship count? Because last time I didn't have a ship. Does it count as a rested zone experience to leave it for next time? Don't worry, people. It's just the usual texture caching of this game. Okay, people, thanks from the bottom of my heart. Flying energies always for visiting my crazy metaphysical analysis and the laughs with the bots and the good chat always. Special thanks to Discord members and Twitch followers, always from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart, you will encourage me to continue showcasing all of the forgotten gems that certainly deserved much more praise back in the day. Thanks to YouTube subscribers and anyone in general who might have taken time to watch my videos as a YouTube bot or a Twitch bot in the future. Always all of my love to you. Special thanks to BJ Phantom DSO for following on Tuesday. Thank you from the bottom of my heart when we played Dragon's Sang Online. So thanks from the bottom of my heart. We'll keep playing Dragon's Sang Online on Tuesdays and finish our little story with this one on Thursdays with our bounty hunter here on Thursdays. Then we could do Knights of the Eternal Throne Master mode. Now that I have a much better gear, we could do that. And yeah, pretty much. Then we're gonna do Master mode, or continue with the next game for analysis and then do Master mode later. We're gonna continue with the next game for analysis and then do the other one later, sorry, instead of immediately after. Pretty much. So thanks to anyone who might have taken the time to watch all of my stuff. I always appreciate every second, people. It's always important to be thankful in life, and I always appreciate every second that anyone spends listening to my crazy metaphysical analysis. And see you all in the next one. Hopefully, if this loads, I can leave the character over there if it doesn't explode. Or will the game explode? Will the game explode? It was an old bug that it would get like this, stuck at a loading screen like that. Wouldn't be the first time. But yeah. Okay, people. Let's see if it loads or not. Load, don't load. It was pretty fast previously. Pretty fast. Seems to have reacted. Yeah, I remember that happening some few times in the past. I don't know what happened.
To serve such a personage as you, Master. History will remember your name. Not mine, but definitely yours.
Okay. And we will leave it here with the quest. Yeah, it's rested experience. We'll leave it here with the quest. Oh, damn it, what's going on? What the fuck's going on here? There we go. We'll leave it here. By the way, where is... Meiko should be around here somewhere, by the way. There she is.
You need something?
Nope. Can use the chairs. Okay. Back then you would stay at the captain's chair. This was the original strongholds, the original housing system of the game. The ship, you didn't need strongholds then, they added stupid strongholds for you to customize. But it should have been the ship, the customizable one. Oh well. Alright, we'll leave it here, people. We'll use the ship's intercom next time. I still have some minutes of a major experience boost, so we'll leave it here. Thanks to anyone who might have watched my streams this week in general. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate your company. And of course, thanks to District and Flying Energies, always to the both of you, to Discord members, to everyone. You're all my great internet friends that I appreciate your company a lot. People, it's been my pleasure. See you all on Tuesday when we begin day number 3 of metaphysical analysis for Drakensang Online. Have a great weekend. Be happy. See you all on Tuesday. Have a great weekend, people. Play a lot of games. We have a lot of games to play. So, yeah, pretty much. People, my pleasure. Bye-bye. Great weekend.